Hi there, and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet, brought to you by One Football App. And yes, we are back here with me. These are the Kingstonian Diaries. It's my little long-term save with an LLM site to show you strategies that I use or approaches I take with teams that have inferior players. Now, a lot of the systems that I use, they are kind of common. I mean, to each other because the IX system, super system that I use is not too dissimilar to the one that the Kingstonian team is using, except there are slight differences, slight minor differences. Kingstonian's one depends on a lot of hoofing the ball. So there are certain things that IX does that they don't do. IX likes to play the ball from the back. Kingstonians don't believe in playing the ball from the back. The moment the keeper gets it, he just kicks it. So the moment the defenders get the ball, they just go, okay, here, let's just put the ball in the opponent's half and let's hope for something to happen. And this approach has paid dividends. We have managed to narrow the gap with Bilirike. Bilirike have a very tough match against Bromley. We have a tough match against Truro. Truro are fourth on the table, and they're one of the few sides in the league to have hammered Bilirike. They beat Bilirike 4-0, and we are playing a team that has hammered Bilirike at home 4-0. So we have to take them seriously. Meanwhile, in the Vanrama National League South, yes, it used to be a 10-point gap. It's now we are level on points with Bilirike. It's going to be a race to the finish. We've secured our playoff spot, but there's still plenty of football left to the end of the season. We have a match against Hungerford, Bournemouth. We've got 2 home games and 2 away games. This win over Gloucester City was enough for us to get to the top of the table. It was at this point the season that we got to the top of the table. Bilirike, well, they kind of finished. They're not finishing the season very strong. Here we go. They're having a bad run. They dropped points against Eastbourne. They lost to Concord. Then they dropped points at home to Hemel Hempstead. So news is good for us. We managed to we righted the ship. We went through a bad spell here where we were incredibly inconsistent. We couldn't string a lot of wins in succession. We got a good start off. We had a bad patch here as well. We had a bad patch here. So we're doing okay. And our tactic, well, we use something like this. This is basically a system where I have Page booting the ball up. I have Gogonas who I change. This is one role and duty that gets changed in the game quite quickly. If you score, good. If you don't, he gets changed. Play wider, push higher, prevent short goalkeeper distribution some of the time. It depends on what I'm doing. I'm playing away from home, so most likely I'm going to start in the game counter structure. DLF on support, playing off an AF. Why have I done it this way? Now, this is like a discussion I had with somebody on Discord the other day. When I play without an AM, then a lot of the play depends on these two. So if they break away, I want him looking for the AF. I'm using an AF here because I want him to punch through the lines. However, if I was playing a system where I'm willing to camp, then I wouldn't be using a DLF on support. Especially if I'm looking at them not wasting possession and wasting use of the ball. Then maybe it's going to be a defensive forward with a poacher combination because neither one of them will be playing risky passes. Here, on the other hand, we've got Derry who will be playing risky passes. You see the player cut out for it, not really passing 7 decisions yet. Well, to some extent, maybe he's the best of the worst at the moment. This is going to be a very interesting game. Will we win this game? I don't know. Truro are a tough team. And they're playing a 4... I actually didn't even check the scouting report. Maybe I think there's a way to get out of here and go in here to see the scouting report they have. We should have a scouting report on Truro. There we go. They're playing standards, highly structured. So they got a target man, winger, deep line playmaker, box to box, defensive fullback. So I don't expect their right flank to be very attacking, more like bombing balls over the top, looking for good ship. And a fullback on support. So their left flank might come down. Their left flank will come up against my my wing back on the right flank. So standard Hardy structure would suggest that there's gonna be quite a lot of gaps that we have to watch out for. So they got a target man here. This guy is probably not gonna come up. So this will mean that Smeaton is I might have to change my roles around slightly. Okay, so we go to the dressing room. We go to our tactics. So we're going to tell Smeaton to be a wingback on support. We're going to tell Gogonas to be a defensive fullback on defense for this match. Then we're going to go counter. We're going to go structured. I am not going wider. We're going to play balanced, and we're going to start the game like this. Alright, so here, okay, super fast speed. Let's bring this down. We'll watch it on extended highlights. Odofin to Musendo to Emerson. And we need to see how this fullback is playing. Derry. Alright, we need to pull that fullback out of position. Alright, okay, so we're going to go wing back on support as well. So we got two wing backs now playing on support. There's a bit of a risky proposition. Gogonas with the ball. Plays it out to Musendo. Gogonas back to Musendo. Can't get it out. Good ship. Oh, they couldn't get the ball. That's what we look for in the game, but could it have been offside? Yes, long ball football, Kingstonian style. I love this. Okay, this is the way we score our goals. Odofin just boosts the ball up, but was he offside? I mean, it looks offside to me. I want to see this again. All right, let's look at the goal one more time. Was he offside? Okay, here we go. Gogonas Musendo. Gogonas played it back. The ball is cleared. At this point, he's still onside. When he gets to the ball, yeah, he's got Odofin. Yeah, he's onside. He's just onside. What? Oh, this is a cool start. Okay. All right, so we're going to have to tell Gogonas. Okay, that's it. Come on, get out of there. Gogonas, your defensive fullback on defense. Thank you very much. Let's have no more of that from you. Williams to good ship. Good ship back to Sangster. Sangster to Allen. Allen back to Williams. I'm watching number 10. Oh, there's somehow or another, that was going to go in. Farrell, long kick up. Yes, we don't play any other kind of football. To Sangster, to Harvey. If I wanted to keep possession, maybe I'll ask my keeper to play the ball. But Truro, when they played against, what's that team? Oh no. When they played against Billericay, they switched to a 4-3-3. When they went racing after the game. But that they did in the second half. Jake Smeaton's at 6.5. Farrell. Okay, again, it might be worth it for us to get the keeper to play it to the defenders. Again, Amson can't get it away. They've got Roberts. He's just sitting there waiting to do something. Derry, what? Diaz and Derry playing well together. All right. There we go. Gloucester. I feel sorry for Gloucester. Are they going to get relegated? Billericay 2-0 down against Bromley. Nothing to say to my team. Good ship. Roberts to Sangster. Emerson, Musendo wins the ball. I'm waiting for them to change their formation. I need him to have some strength. Okay. Alright, we're going to take Tom Derry off and bring on Eli Phillips. Actually, I may have made a mistake because Eli Phillips is not strong in the air. That's Tom Derry's strength. Tom Derry is actually pretty good in the air. Jumping reach is not bad. Eli Phillips. Okay, there we go. They've changed. We are not going to prevent short goalkeeper distribution now. Maddox inside the box. Emson gets them. Maddox again back to Smeaton. Now to Emson. Emson back to Gogonas. They play it. One more change rather. Edit play instructions. Let's take short kicks now. Inside the box, he shoots, forcing the keeper into a save. Williams to have good play from Smeaton. Naso, Mosendo to Diaz. Diaz can't get away. He's just, oh no, Rittenberg is free. They cross and they get the equalizer. Akbol. Damn it. They're level. Oh, luck. I can't get luck happening all the time for me. Williams. Smeaton can't. Williams again to Allen. Allen to Sangster. Sangster looks for options. Basically to Riley Lowe. Shoots. And we're not going to push. The Truro are tough to beat. So I'm definitely not going to try and take chances by putting my players on support duty, especially my two wing backs at the moment. Usendo with the ball again. Looks at Diaz. Diaz back to Naso. Naso back to Diaz to Musendo to Emson. Emson to Diaz. Diaz crosses it. Doesn't get far. Emson shoots from range. Emson again. Second time. Not even near the keeper. But still, this is not a bad result. Ooh, the keeper gets to it. I'm willing to walk away with a point. This is how I play LLM football. I get a lot of draws if I want to get promoted. Well, that's it. They got a draw. We could have won this game, but we didn't. But that's not our day. We got to make sure that we beat Hungerford in our next game. We got 2 home games that are winnable. The title now, we already have a promotion slot. We already in the promotion playoff spots. So we just have to make sure that we win our next 2 games at home. And I think that we probably are going to get promoted automatically. Otherwise, this could be a very fun show because I'm going to be in the playoffs. Well, this isn't too bad. I mean, it's the way I play with LLM sides is very different. I mean, we beat them before with a 4-3-1-2. I totally destroyed them with a 4-3-1-2. But I wasn't too confident playing a 4-3-1-2 away from home. It's just too risky. And I also have a 4-4-2 diamond, but against that system with those 2 strong players hanging around on the flanks, I wanted to do enough in midfield, hopefully to win the day. But unfortunately for us, we did enjoy a lion's share of the possession, but we could not convert that into quality chances. What about training? With this team, balance and high, I can't do very much. Development of my players, I don't really care. Seriously, lower league football, I don't care if they get great attribute development. Half these players won't be around next season. I mean, like O'Neill Odofin, I mean, his potential ability says 5-star, but this is in relationship to the rest of the team. Probably if we get promoted, half these players are probably not going to be around. I got Ruggieri Mosendo, right, who's not that bad. His contract is going to expire on 30th of June 2019. It's in 2 months' time. Half my team's contracts are going to be expiring, except for maybe, here we go, Bradley Empson as well, 30th of June 2019. I signed him at the start of the season. So the players I signed at the start of the season, they're quite a number, actually. If we recall this, the transfer history for this club, this is it. These are all the players who came. We had some players who left, like Charlie Taylor, goalkeeper, who left, went for Leamington on a free. I couldn't keep him, but we literally had very few players in this team when I picked them up. I literally had to build an entire team around this. We signed O'Neill, Odofin, Damani Diaz, Khan Minderweef, Jake Smeaton, Ash Maddox, Dan Farrell as goalkeeper, Ruggeri, Musendo, and Salim Nassau, Sagi Bascom, Bradley Empson, and Eli Phillips. These are all players that have been brought into the club, and chances are most of these players are probably not even going to be around when we get promoted. So that's the approach I take with my teams. And Damani Diaz has been a fantastic servant to the club with 27 goals. Kingstonians have finally mounted the summit, and we are there on top. Can we hold this position? We've been chasing Biliary K for the better part of the entire season. We dropped down to 5th, and then we went 4th spot for a while. Then we got on to 3rd. Then when we started seeing 2nd, we held that position for the better part of the season, and finally have taken over first spot. That's the thing about lower league football. If you want to manage lower league football, your strategy has got to be not to lose. So I have always approached the game that way. Draw as many as you can. Make sure you win your home games, and then you might get a few on the road that you're lucky with. I mean, my home record is pretty good. We've drawn a few home games, nevertheless. We've lost at home once and twice on the road, but so far so good. Well, I hope that we can keep this run going. If you have any questions on how I approach lower league football, please look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, I'd like to thank all my patrons for their continued support of this channel. You guys make these kind of shows possible. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.